and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a makeup and hair tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this very soft, natural glam look and take you through 3 different hairstyles that you can wear on an everyday or if you're running late. They're so simple, so easy to do. All 3 of them have to do with braids, which are super trending right now. So if you guys want to see how to recreate 3 different looks and get the soft glam makeup look, please keep watching. I've added Bare Minerals Skin Longevity into my face routine. This serum contains more vitamins and minerals than spinach and kale combined. Crazy, right? And it reduces the appearance of fine lines and leaves your skin with a healthy glow. I love it and highly recommend this product. It's a must-have. It's been super hot in LA and I've been sick, so my skin has been very dry lately. So I love using this Rosewater facial spray to hydrate my skin. And we can't forget about our lips, so I'm going to use Sugar Lip Treatment to make sure my lips are extra hydrated. Then I'm going to prep my skin with MAC Skin Base Visage, and this helps even out skin tone and any redness that I have in my face and minimizing the appearance of pores. Lastly, we need to moisturize our skin, and I'm going to use Benefit's Total Moisturizer, and I'm going to apply that with a flat synthetic brush, and then I'm going to blend that in with Sigma's Dual Fiber Brush. I can't even read the number on this brush because Mila chewed it up and I had just bought it and I refused to throw it out. So I'm just going to blend that into my skin with this brush. And lastly, for my under eyes, I'm going to use the Ooh La La Lift from Benefit. It's an instant under eye brightening boost. I know there seems like there's probably a lot of steps, but skin prep is the most important part to having a flawless makeup application. So all these steps are necessary. And then I'm just going to tap that into my skin by patting it down with my ring finger. Our skin's ready to go, but my face has been breaking out so crazy. Luckily, we can color correct and fix that, but it is so annoying. I'm trying some new products out, so hopefully if they work, I will share them with you. So green concealer should be applied in any areas that you need to neutralize your red tones. So most of breakouts do have red undertones, so you do want anything on your face that has red to have green on it. And for any dark tones that you have, usually this is your under eyes, you want to cover those guys up, you apply this orange concealer. Then I'm going to take this concealer natural that's very similar to my skin tone and apply it under my eyes and a little bit on my chin, around my mouth, and blend that out with the Morphe M1739 brush. Foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color medium beige, and I love that it has a pump so I can just apply it onto my flat synthetic brush and place it onto my skin. I have been loving this foundation because it gives medium to full coverage and gives your skin like a very glowy look. The only thing, it kind of smells like apple pie to me. I don't know why, and I don't like pie at all. So, I mean, that's a little bit turn off when I'm applying it. But other than that, I am loving this foundation. Up there with my L'Oreal Infallible, let's just say that. Now I'm going to set my foundation with Maybelline's Master Fix Setting Powder. And I'm going to use a MAC 167 brush. To highlight my under eyes and my nose, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and Neutralizer. And to add a little bit of depth and dimension onto my eye, I'm just going to use Soft Brown by MAC in my crease and apply with a 217 brush in windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going to go back to my under eyes where I applied the Neutralizer concealer and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Eyebrows, I'm going to be using the NYX Eyebrow Gel in the color Brunette, and I'm just going to apply it with a Morphe 160 and 1/16 brush. Let's talk about this product, guys. This has really revolutionized my brow game when I'm in a rush. It is waterproof, long-lasting, and smudge-proof. This is like probably my favorite eyebrow product right now. And I'm basically just going to go ahead and start by lining the bottom of my brow just to create the shape and then fill it in. I think one of the major keys when doing your brows is always combing through them to make sure the product is spreading evenly, and I think it's something that we can easily forget, and just fill those bad boys in. It's a product that I highly recommend. It's a must try and it's so affordable. I think it's like $6. So if you haven't got your hands on it, girl, get up and go get that. Put that on your makeup shopping list. And then for the inner part, I just flip the brush upward just to kind of recreate the brow hair illusion, since I do have a lot less in the front. And then to clean up my brows, I'm going to take my MAC NC20 and a small brush and clean up my brows. To line my waterline, I'm going to use the City Chic Lip Liner in the color Porcelain. And I'm going to use a beauty blender just to have more control of the area and not crease my under eye. Then I'm going to line my lower lash line with the Pure Minerals eye pencil in the color Chocolate Mica. And before applying any mascara, I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my favorite MAC eyelash curler, and I'm going to apply the Smashbox X-Rated mascara in the color Rich Black. And don't forget your bottom lashes. I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara in black. For blush, I'm going to be using the Pixi Beauty Blush Duo in Rose Gold that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. And I'm just kind of sucking in my cheeks and blending that upward from the apple of my cheek to my hairline. For my highlight, I'm going to be using Benefit's High Beam, and I'm going to apply that onto my cheekbone, on my brow bone, and right above the arch of my eyebrow, and then tapping that into my skin with my fingers, just to give more of an iridescent glow. That highlight though, yes. And then of course down the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, and then on my Cupid's bow, blending that out once again with my finger, tapping it on. So let's be honest, I really wasn't feeling this blush. I don't know if it's because I'm sick. I felt like I packed a grip on and it didn't do anything for me. So I'm going to add the blush Peaches from MAC on top. To brighten up the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to use the Mary Luminizer and apply it with a pencil brush. Then I'm going to set my face with MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going to wait to do my lips till my last hair look, just an FYI. So let's get into the hair part of this tutorial. I'm going to show you guys 3 different looks. Let's get moving with the first one. So to preface this tutorial, I washed my hair this morning and allowed it to air dry. So I start by putting the L'Oreal Transforming Oiling Cream. This avoids any dryness and brings lots of moisture to the hair. So I add a little bit, probably a dime size, apply it to my ends, and comb through the rest of the product through my hair, but not into my root. So my hair has a mind of its own. Sometimes it's curlier, sometimes it's wavier. This is like a weird straight wave kind of thing I got going on. So I like using this beauty protector. It's a protector and detangler leave-in conditioner that I apply to my damp or dry hair. It does give the hair some texture, so I just comb it through with my fingers once again. Using a comb, I'm going to create a deep side part, and I'm going to use the arch of my eyebrow as a guide. Now I'm going to separate the front section of hair starting at the end of my part, dragging it downward with my pointer finger, and then with the opposite hand, pointer finger, using the end of my eyebrow, go diagonally up toward the part, creating an L shape. Let me just fix this extra hair, it shouldn't be there. So an L shape, messy is totally cool. And then I'm going to separate the front section from the back, and then the rest of it I'm going to put in a low pony with my liga or rubber band, whatever you want to call it. I call my rubber bands liga. Now going back to the front section of hair, I'm going to take a strand of hair about an inch, half an inch, I'm not too sure how thick, but something like this, and I'm going to separate that section into 3 parts. Since I do have a lot of baby hairs, I like starting with the outer part and pulling that under the middle strand first, and then the outside part, you're going to put it under the middle strand, and then pull tightly, grab hair from the outside, a small section, connect it with that outer part, pull it under the middle strand, and then pull tight. Then you're going to grab hair from the right side, add it to the right strand, pull it under, pull tight, the left side, add hair to the left strand, pull under and pull tight. If you notice, when I'm pulling tight, I'm keeping the hair closer to my hairline. This will kind of, there's like a purpose for this at the end, but you'll see. Just keep adding hair, right side, I'm sorry, pull it under the middle strand, and then pull tight, making sure it's towards the hairline, and then the left side, add the left strand, pull it under the middle. It's kind of hard to explain. I think it's easier to watch. And then I think we have one more strand on the right side, add it to the right side, and then, one more, left strand under, and then you're just going to make a regular braid, braiding it under. But if you can see, my braid is really close to my hairline. In here, you do not have to have your braid be super tight. Just braid it away from your hair toward your face.
Yep.
Now we're just going to add a little bit of volume to the hair, so you're just going to pull strands from the bottom upward, and you can see how much bigger the braid looks. And see, by having it closer to your hairline, it just kind of looks like a crown sweeping across your face, and you're going to tie it with an elastic.
Yeah.
So now we're going to put our hair down and curl our hair, and I'm just going to grab a strand of hair and use the Hot Tools curling iron in 1/2 inch and making sure to leave the ends out. And basically, I'm just looking for any strands of hair that look really, really bad, don't have like a good shape on top, anything closer to my face. And see, like the ones I'm grabbing are just kind of like, I don't know, like a weird ass shape. And then I'm just kind of putting my fingers through it. And then I'm going to hit the hairs in the back. Just giving it kind of a nice curl. This is a messy look since you might not have a lot of time on your hands. You do want your hair to look a little bit nicer but messy. And then when you're curling your hair, don't forget to leave a little bit of the ends out. It just adds more texture to your hair. And then the hair on the bottom, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go through it with the curling iron, grab a section, and then just kind of curl it. Leave a little bit of the ends out just to kind of blend it in with the rest of the hair. So you can see one side looks totally like death and the other side just looks like messy, effortless, wavy curls. Kind of basically the look I'm going for when I'm in a rush. It'll probably take me around 10 minutes to curl my hair and braid it, just making sure to turn my curling iron on as soon as I start braiding my hair. And the left side, dear Lord, help us. To you, whether you want to leave your hair down, wavy, or curled. So let me just curl the other side really quick. So once both sides are curled, I'm going to bring my hair towards the front, kind of comb through it, see if there's any hairs that I'm missing that didn't get touched. That's the finished left side. And then I'm going to grab my Herbal Essence hairspray. And to give my hair extra volume, what I do, I lift up the top section of hair, spray it under, and scrunch it up. And that just adds volume and texture to my hair. And I do that the same thing on both sides. That's the finished look for look number 1. If you have a busy day ahead of you and don't like your hair in your face, this look is for you. Right behind the first braid that we already created, we're going to separate a second section of hair. So start at the end of the part and draw a line all the way down to your ear. And then you're going to pull the rest of your hair back out of your face with a liga. So we're going to create another Dutch braid. So grab a section of hair, split it in 3. And I covered up this part really well, but basically I'm just doing the exact same thing as the first one with the left side under the middle section first. And then I'm going to take the right side under as well to start it off before adding hair. Then add a section of hair from the left side, tuck it under to the middle, pull tight, then the right side, add to the right section, pull under to the middle. We're going to keep doing that. So I cut out a little bit of the braid because I totally was covering it. But as I was doing this tutorial, my brother was telling me, oh my gosh, you should totally dye your hair lighter. You would totally be able to see your braids so much better. And I have never dyed my hair, so do you guys think I should go light? Yes or no? Comment below in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. And then as I get closer to my ear, I'm going to start pulling the braid away from my face. So you can see I'm kind of pulling it here towards the shape of where I want it to go, because I do want the braid to go towards my bun that I'm going to create. And this will allow me to see both braids swooped side by side. So whenever you braid your hair, wherever you want to place your braid is the direction you should braid your hair in. And then of course you're going to add volume to the hair by pulling out some strands from the braid. Then you're going to add elastic to the end, and I'm going to show you guys swoop back how it's going to look. You can swoop it back and keep it in a low pony, but I'm going to put my hair in a bun. So I'm going to grab an elastic and then kind of create the shape of the bun that I want it to be in, kind of bunching up my hair together, and then adding that elastic around my bun. And then since I want it to be messy, I'm just going to make it tight, spread it out, giving it volume a little bit more, and then add one more elastic to that part just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then my bun is ready to go. My last look, I clipped in my Bellamy 220 gram extensions, and I am doing a double Dutch French braid. So I'm starting off by parting the left side of my hair down to my ear, and then the right side I'm going to clip it away from my face. In order to avoid any shorter strands from coming out of my braid, I'm going to twist the left side of my hair back towards the direction of the braid, and then I'm going to bobby pin it down. I used about 3 bobby pins, so here you can see that it's a nice little tight twist, and then I'm putting the bobby pins in. Once it's nice and tight, I'm going to get to braiding the other side of my hair. When creating a fishtail braid, you want to split your hair in 2, and I like starting with the part that's closest to my neck. And then I'm going to grab one section of hair and put it over and add it to the right side. From the right side, grab a section of hair, flip it over to the middle, and connect it to the left side. And grab a section from the left side, flip it over into the middle on top of the left section, and then pull it tight. And then the right side, grab a right section, flip it over the right side towards the middle, and connect it with the left side. And I'm pulling it really tight since I do have shorter layers here. I don't want it to come out. So by doing that, I'm trying to just make sure it's like really tight and pushed in. Overall, my fishtail braid didn't really look like a fishtail braid because I was grabbing bigger strands, so it's a little bit hard to notice. But it is one. It kind of looks more like a regular braid. So if you really want the fishtail to be apparent, skinny, small strands are fine. When I don't have extra time, this is kind of what I usually do. I do thicker strands just because I'm short on time and I want my layers to stay in place. And then I'm just going to grab a liga and tie my braid. And this is the completed look. Now let's go back and complete our makeup, and I'm going to use the MAC Cherry Lip Liner to line and fill in my lips. And then I'm going to add Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Socialite. And now our look is 100% complete. Now at the end of this tutorial, I just kind of wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my go-to hairstyle. A lot of times, I just love having my hair up in a bun, especially when I'm working out. When I'm sick, I do not want to comb my hair at all. Put my hair up in a bun makes life easy. But also when I'm sick and I feel like shit, I don't do my makeup, don't feel like doing my hair, sometimes I feel a little bit worse. So a lot of times what I like doing to get inspiration for my hair, I like going on Pinterest, and you guys can follow my link right here, and my board is called Long Hair Don't Care. And I just love adding different braids that kind of give dimension to your hair and make you look like you tried really hard to make your hair look pretty when you didn't really try that hard, because it's so easy to recreate any kind of braid. So I was inspired because I'm a little bit sick, so I created 3 different looks for you guys. Comment below which ones are your favorite. And for my makeup, I wanted to do something that was very soft. I think this is the first time on my channel that I'm actually not wearing lashes. I may be lying. I don't remember anymore. But you know, now that's getting a little bit hotter, sometimes when you're in a rush and you don't have time to put falsies on if you're not an expert, or sometimes when I'm sick, I just feel like my eyelashes and my makeup just kind of like, I'm not in the flow of things. So I want to do something that's very soft and natural, but adding a bold lip just makes you look and feel like I'm gonna kick ass today. So I just felt like a red bold lip was very appropriate and kind of brings life to my face, because when I'm sick I feel super pale. So that's why I decided to go with the bold lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If any of you guys recreate any of the braids, please make sure to hashtag about it on any of my social media so I can check it out. Anyone that's new to my channel, hey, what's up? Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you guys liked what you saw. And to all my lovely subbies, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.